Take a little walk to the edge of...
All right, Tommy Ball Games. I gotta ask you this straight up. You walk into a room with a beautiful woman, everyone's staring, you take your coat off, someone just walks over and grabs that coat for you.
That's true, yeah. It's actually, I love that shot. I mean, the way Guillermo framed that scene is amazing, and that's when you know you're watching a romance, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm glad you brought that up because the camera work on that particular scene, it almost starts off high so you can see over the party and then you get involved. It's a very unique experience, I think.
And Mia looks so beautiful in that shot. I think she just is, she kind of radiates beauty. It's a great piece of cinema.
And the candle didn't go out.
The candle did not go out. You see, that's the thing, is that in the film, my character says the true test of the perfect waltz is for a candle flame not to be extinguished in the hand of the lead dancer. And because Mia is such a great dancer and we didn't go up and down, we managed to keep the candle going.
Wow, so it actually did
It
not go out.
actually didn't go out. You
That's
can ask Mia
impressive.
and you can ask Guillermo.
Do we have to do this? Must we?
Yes. You have no idea what they do.
What do you want?
You can make any color scary. I think it's official.
Red especially.
Yeah, red especially. But I can't wear anything anymore now. I gotta either go all black or all white. I think that's the deal.
I'm into that. They told me this is very slimming.
It's working. It's working. Why is color so important to you? And it's such a major character
in the movie.
In the movie.
In every movie I make, actually, and the fact is, it comes from an interview that I read with Federico Fellini, and he said when I went, because he was like Hitchcock. He did black and white. He did all the early films, and then he went to color. He came to the 70s, blah, blah, blah. And he said, when you go from black and white to color, use it to tell the story. And I was like 20, 17, whatever, and it struck with me. And every movie I've done more in the last 3-4 movies than ever, but I use the color to tell the story.
And music also very important to the film.
Yes.
And you're involved in this. You wrote some music for this film.
Well, this music process was the most baroque I've ever done. I think we had 12 recording sessions total or more. We remixed the soundtrack and the sound effects 3 times in this movie, full mix. We had to, I mean, it was so complicated, but I think we achieved a beautiful soundtrack.
Edith, this is my sister.
There are parts of the house that are unsafe.
First things first, Jessica, creepy much?
I know.
You're a little intense in this movie, and
Sorry
a little
about
bit
that.
of a Debbie Downer. I'm not gonna lie. You come on, and you're kind of like setting the tone a little low, but you did it well. So kudos.
Thank you. I agree. She was, and you know what? She was a Debbie Downer to play too.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was not very much fun Lucille had. I don't think she had one fun day in her life. So when I was filming it, I was like, wow, this really is a drag.
Yeah, I was gonna say that screeching on the teacup.
Oh, I know. Do you know what's wonderful about that scene? Is Guillermo signed us up for this etiquette class before we started shooting, and the woman said, she was talking about eating soup and how you'd have to go like this and how you go like that. And I did it, and I had that once, and I was like, it's like sharpening a blade. I love it.
It was good. It did the trick. Remind me, no tea parties with you.
No tea
I'll
parties.
stick to just bottled water, and there it is, right? What's in there? Is that tea? I hope not. Hope it's not your own tea.
Never go below this level.
One thing about your character that really stuck out to me is you were sort of really attracted to the mysterious and the unknown, but at the same time, you're almost kind of like naive about it. You know? You're just like, oh, I don't know what that is. Let's go check it out. You know, almost carefree.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that was the tone of your character and what that was all about, really?
Yeah, I think at the beginning she's quite like curious and has like a very strong sense of self, but is also like a little bit naive, and that kind of ends up being her downfall, I think. She's very like adventurous, but because she has an idealistic view of things, she kind of finds herself in these you know, kind of damaging situations. But she has enough sort of sense of who she is to kind of get herself out of it.
Yeah, and she was pretty quick to get out of there. After the death of her father, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna kind of just get out of here and do this. Do you remember doing something like that as a kid, maybe? Like reacting rashly? You know, when something bad happens and you're like, I have to do something about it right now.
Yeah, I mean, when something happens and you're particularly vulnerable, you're not always in your right mind to make like a good decision, so it happens.
So any apologies you need to say to some childhood friends? Any?
Not
Sorry,
right
Bob.
now,
Didn't mean to
no.
kick you there.
No.
My bad.
I'll do it in email.
Sure.
There's nowhere else to go. This is your home now.